Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my first time to listen to my career so much in details. It's such a great honor to have an opportunity to speak today at this mining club. My name is Yoshiyuki Hata again, Mitsui's country chairman of the Philippines. I'd like to thank the club to give us the opportunity to introduce Mitsui & Company and Mitsui's mining business. I will talk about who is Mitsui, what is Mitsui, briefly touching on its history, major activities in the world, and activities in the Philippines, and then followed by Mr. Takei, who will introduce Mitsui's mining business. What is Mitsui & Company? I've been working for Mitsui 32 years, but I still can't grasp its whole identity. It is very difficult to define the business of Japanese trading companies, so-called Sogo Shosha in Japanese word. I will try to challenge it today, and we'll be very happy if you get to know us better. Hopefully, this can lead to some new business opportunity with you here. Sogo Shosha is a very unique Japanese business entity. They say the 6 biggest Sogo Shoshas in Japan, which is Mitsui, Mitsubishi, Itochu, Sumitomo, Marubeni, and Sojitsu. This is because they are similar in business style, size, and organization. But today, please forget about the others. Now I will go into some more details. Please look at this screen. In the last fiscal year, Mitsui had $101.7 billion of the total assets, 45 billion US of the revenue, and 2.5 billion US of net profit. We have 47,000 employees working at 140 overseas offices and 445 subsidiaries and related companies in 66 countries. Mitsui & Company has its roots as a trading company. The former Mitsui & Company was established in Japan in 1876, 139 years ago. The current Mitsui & Company was established after the disbandment of the former Mitsui & Company in 1947. This is Mr. Masuda, the first president of the former Mitsui & Company. He said, "I started Mitsui with the goal of realizing trade on a large scale, not in pursuit of money, but from the desire to work." With this philosophy, the Mitsui started as a trading company to import goods needed for Japan. Since then, Mitsui has been changing its business, and now Mitsui is not only a trading house, but extended its operation to a wide variety of businesses, including investment activities. However, Mitsui is not a financial investor that seeks only capital gain, but we provide our value and function in the businesses we invest in and create new business from there to contribute to the world economy growth. This is, on the right-hand top, is our corporate logo. This is from the crest of Mitsui family. In Japanese, it's Kamon. 3 bars in the square means 3 in Chinese character. The businesses we deal with have been constantly changing, but our philosophy and vision have always been the same as with this Kamon. This center, 360 degrees innovation, is our current slogan. Mitsui is seeking business opportunity where we can provide our service and functions. Here showing 5 major functions such as marketing and financing and IT and process development, risk management, and logistics. The literature is too small and I can't see either. Mitsui has 6 business areas: metals, machinery and infrastructures, chemicals, energy, lifestyle, and innovation and corporate development. Mitsui's business spreads in all fields of industry. When I joined Mitsui, they said Mitsui handles everything from ramen noodles to missiles. Let's pick up some examples of Mitsui's business in each domain. The first domain is metals business. This is the photo of iron ore mining site we have in West Angelas, Australia. I leave the explanation of this to Mr. Takei, the second speaker. This is rail freight transportation we invested in and organized in Brazil. Mitsui Manila also wishes to take up infrastructure business, including transportation, and to contribute in solving the traffic problem in the Philippines today. Thank you. Big pressure. In chemicals, Mitsui is a major global trader and also invests in manufacturing of chemical plants. Mitsui owns 100% of salt field in Australia, which has over 3 million tons per year of production. Very huge. 3 million tons per year of production. Very huge. In the energy area, Mitsui owns many sources of crude oil and LNG. Regarding LNG, Mitsui has projects in 12 countries, including Sakhalin, Russia, Mozambique, Africa, and also shale gas fields in the USA. Mitsui is one of the major suppliers of LNG in the world, and we seek opportunity in the near future to supply LNG to the Philippines. Lifestyle area handles food and consumer service, which includes medical service. In the medical area, Mitsui owns 20% stake in IHH Healthcare, which is Asia's largest hospital group. In innovation and corporate development area, ICT business, information and communication technology is one of core business. One example is Bolt, our high-speed mobile internet business, which we currently or recently developed in Indonesia. As you see, Mitsui's business has developed from simple trading to an all-around business model operating in different countries worldwide. This is our organization. Maybe you cannot see the small literature. You don't need to care about this. More than anything, I also believe that in the Philippines, there's unlimited business opportunity. Next, I will introduce about Mitsui's Philippines activity. The former Mitsui and Company opened Manila office in 1899, 116 years ago. This photo is our office, the first office in around Chinatown. I heard this is a real photo of our office. After that, the current Mitsui and Company established its Manila branch in 1967. In 2008, it was transferred to Mitsui Asia Pacific, headquartered in Singapore. Mitsui Manila is now focusing on entering infrastructure business and enhancing trade of consumer-related products and its raw materials in this country. To develop infrastructure of the Philippines and to catch the growing demand of consumer products for 100 million people here shall be our most important business target. We have about 50 employees in the branch, and invest in two major business areas, which are nickel mining processing and automotive. These slides show our major activities in each area. Iron, steel, metal resources. In automotive business, Mitsui has 15% stake in Toyota Motor Philippines, and it's also running several dealerships of Toyota and Lexus cars. Our partner in the automotive business is Metrobank Group and Toyota Japan. Considering the current slowdown in demand and economy of countries like China or Thailand and Indonesia, Toyota will most likely pay more attention to develop their Philippine business. If you, ladies and gentlemen here today, have a plan to buy Toyota or Lexus cars, please come to me after this speech. I will ask our people to make a best service, but sorry, not a big discount. As I spoke, Mitsui & Company, history is innovating its business and challenge it. The reason why it's difficult to grasp our identity is because we have been re-engineering and reinventing ourselves throughout time. Catching up with the recent economic growth of the Philippines, we Mitsui Manila would like to contribute in its further development of this country by demonstrating our value and all around the function. I hope my explanation help you understand Mitsui, and I would appreciate any business cooperation with you here. Thank you very much for your attention.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's my part of the presentation, and my presentation is a little bit more serious than Mr. Hata's presentation. My presentation is composed of two parts. The first one is the introduction of our company. Our company is Mitsui & Company Mineral Resources Development Asia Corporation. It is a Philippine company, and the office is in Manila, Bonifacio Global City. The second part is to introduce our view about value-added policy. Value-added policy is one of the Philippine mining policy, and we have our own view as a foreign investor. First of all, the introduction of ourselves. Mitsui & Company Mineral Resources Development Asia Corporation, abbreviation is MMRDA, was founded in November 2010 as a 100% subsidiary of Mitsui & Company Tokyo to make an investment in Taganito H-Power Nickel Corporation, located in Surigao del Norte, the Mindanao. In 2011, the following year, the stock of the Coral Bay Nickel Corporation, located in the Palawan Island, was transferred to our company from Mitsui & Company Tokyo. And our company is acting as an investment vehicle of two nickel investment in the Philippines. In addition to the management of the existing investment, our company is searching for new mining and smelting investment on behalf of Mitsui & Company Tokyo. That commodity is not only nickel, but copper and gold. As Mr. Hata explained a while ago, Mitsui & Company Tokyo is making investments all over the world in various commodity in metal division, such as iron ore, coal, copper, nickel, and so on. The location of the main investment in the metal section shown on the slide. In Australia, the main investment is an iron ore and the coal, of course. And in case of the copper, the main investment is concentrated on the South America, particularly in Chile. And in case of nickel, there was present investment in Japan and the Philippines and New Caledonia. One of the characteristics of Mitsui's investment in that is that we always establish joint venture with the partners with long-term relationship in investment and or trading. Present partners, for example, the Vale in Brazil, BHP Billiton, Rio Tinto, and the Japanese company Sumitomo Metal Mining, and also the Philippine company Nikkei Heiju, NAC. Let me talk a little bit more about our activity in the Philippines. As I mentioned, we have two investments in the Philippines, Coral Bay and TH Power. And we are partly in charge of the so-called GORO project. It's a nickel project in New Caledonia, South Pacific. Our main work is to manage those investments. This slide shows the stockholders' composition of each investment. First, in the Coral Bay case, the major shareholder is Sumitomo Metal Mining. SMM stands for the Sumitomo Metal Mining. The Mitsui, our company, has 18% of stake. In the case of TH Power in the Mindanao, the major shareholder is also the SMM. And Mitsui, our company, has 15%. And the other partner, Nikkei Asia, NAC, 22.5%. And in gold in New Caledonia, the major shareholder is the Vale in Brazil. And both Sumitomo and Mitsui have the minor share. And also the New Caledonia local government have the 5% stakes. This slide is the plant side of the Coral Bay. Maybe many people here already know. Now, it has more than 10 years history, and at this moment, it has very strong cost competitiveness. This slide shows an TH Power in the Mindanao. TH Power has started the operation in 2013, just 2 years ago. And its operation has been almost 100% since the middle of the last year. This slide shows the GORO project in New Caledonia. Major stockholder gain its Vale, Brazilian iron ore producers. The start of the operation is 2007, but it has been facing various challenges. And project capex and the total cost have summed up to 7 to 8 billion US dollar. And this picture is also the GORO project, and it's GORO's wharf. GORO has a large enough wharf, and it is their own and exclusive one. Now I'm talking about the other subject. As I explained earlier, MMRDA, our company, is looking for the new investments. I'd like to introduce our view on Philippine mining policy. The mining policy which I'd like to share our view today is about value-added policy. As you may know well, the value-added policy is specified in the Executive Order 79 on 2012 in the Philippines, which includes export ban on unprocessed ore. And 3 related bills were filed to the Congress last year. If the bill are integrated and approved, it is assumed that an export ban would take effect after 5 years grace period, maybe. Targeted commodity seems to be not only nickel, but also chromite, iron ore, manganese, and so on. But I'd like